If you ride blue mountain bike trails, you're already cooler than 90% of the population. We're here at Dalby today to find some of the more technical features you're going to find on a red trail. It's time to get just that little bit more gnarly. And the first red feature we're going to hit is straight into this little climb. So let's pick a nice easy gear, drop the seat halfway, and just up we go. So that's the approach. The best thing to do is come in quite wide, nice easy gear, keep the saddle halfway so you can put plenty of pressure through that back tyre. You might get some slippage, but keep pedalling, your tyres will grip and you'll whiz straight up there. Once you're up, that's feature number one ticked off. If you've already done the blue trail, you'll have seen this. This is the entrance to the first downhill section, section 2. It does look quite intimidating, so let's break it down into its little parts. As you can see, if you come on the right hand side, it's just a nice easy roll by a couple of drops. If you want to come in a little bit more tasty, bring your speed in through this left hand line, drop, drop, drop. Let's see what it looks like from below. So from this angle you can see on our left, rider's right, you have that nice little roll in. You do have a drop, you can see on the left hand side, rider's right again, a little bit less gnarly, and come through the centre and there's hardly any drop off there. That's the easy line. If you want to go a bit faster, just come in a bit quicker, do the drop, do the drop, do the drop, and away you go. So the first drop in is going to be on the right hand side, so stand, let it roll, that's all you need to do. So this time I'm going to take the left hand line a bit more, coming a bit more speed, and drop. That's easy. What's the problem? So once you've got the drops in, nice flowy section, keep your weight balanced, cover your brakes, and there's that little plummet we've just been down. You can take the nice smooth flowy line, or you can straight line it a bit and come in this point, which is going to give you a bit more speed to come up to this little drop or jump or step over. So for that beautiful catch berm, you've got this little feature. Now, easy line straight over there, slightly more technical. If you pop from over there, go straight over that bit. Once you're over that one, the next one, again, you've got options. Stay to the right, and it's just a nice easy drop and roll. Stay slightly left, and you've got a bit more of oomph. And then you've got some more of those drops to do going down the trail. So on this one, we're just going to take the easy roll. Easy, easy. Control your braking, round you go. And here we go into Dalby's famous berms. High as you can, lean in as much as you can. And you're done. So with a quick blast back up the hill, do that all in one go now. Here we go. It's a bit bumpy, but that's what your bike's for. Nice and steady, don't need to go too fast. Off the brakes. Over we go. Yeah. You can straight line this next one. But this gives you a nice, good lean. There we go. Now the faster you take those berms, the higher you go. So you can go quite slow and low, but don't go right down the bottom because of all loose rocks in there, and that is not nice. Right, on we go to the next bit. And if you enjoyed the flow trails on the blues, you are going to absolutely love this. Section 5. You can roll everything, or you can do some jumps. Or not in my case, but it is great fun, and you can build your confidence, build a bit of practice. Over there. I always mess that one up. I'll get it one day. Hey, you got to jump off there. Some more whoops. Again, you can just roll everything. Or, once you get a bit more confident, you can go off the side. And there's a little escape. You can go down to the left and do it all over again. And this is quite typical of a lot of the red trails you're going to find. Fast and flowy. Not all technical features, not all big jumps. Just your way getting round, trying to keep your momentum and keep your flow. Right, another feature you're going to come across is bomb holes. And this is the bomb holes trail. Very sudden, steep drops. Up again. And down. And if you don't fancy doing it, you can just go past. Or go back and do it again. So doing bomb holes, you need to approach nice and comfortable, nice and balanced. Off the brakes, push down, pull up, pedal, 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 get comfortable, push down, pull up, use your momentum, and away you go. These are single ones, so you can, and they're straight, so you can go in with a little bit more speed, push down, and you can get a little bit of air on that one. We've reached section 31, Virulins. Now this has the most technical and difficult feature of the entire red circuit. You can avoid it by riding down there and back up again. That's about 2.5 miles. Or if you turn right, it's probably 2.5 to 3 miles. Doing the trail itself, it's just not even half a mile. And the bit that's tricky, if you want to, just get off and walk. Let's see if we can get down it though. The rock drop on Virulins is something you are really going to want to check out before you ride it. And if you do have a stop for any reason on the trail, put your bike way out of the way so you don't inconvenience anybody else coming past. So this is the approach. It's a bit lumpy, a bit rocky, and then you have this little drop. It's only a small drop. Now, what's that? It's not even a foot. As you go around the corner, nice wide berm, and then this is what faces you, and it is very intimidating. So let's break it down into little bits. So for the top section, you do have an easier line around the outside on the right hand side. When you get to the second drop, you can go over the right hand side, but you're going to want to come across to the left hand side and then down this next bumpy bit. Stay out as far as you can on the left bit, drop down, and then you're aiming to go down that middle third. It is quite a considerable drop. If you've got plenty of travel and you've got the confidence, you can whiz around there, hop that, hop that. You're going to go a little bit quicker, the more direct route. do the drop, watch your pedals, and again stay slightly left, and then just let the bike go. If you can do this, you can do the rest. On this middle section there is a line you can take after the drop down to the right, which is quite smooth. Just make sure you're coming in the slack section on the left hand side. Little drop there, not a problem. You will be able to manage that, particularly if you're coming in nice and straight. And on the last little bit, you can just roll in. A couple of bumps, but if you look at this bit, quite smooth, quite flat. What's the problem? Just make sure you don't catch your pedals on the side. You'll be home free. So there's the run out once you've done all the rocks. And that's what you've just come down. Good for you. And now's decision time. If you're not sure about it, walk it. No two ways about it. By far the safest thing to do is to walk down the trail. It's going to take you a minute at worst to get to the bottom of the nasty bits. It's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of effort going to A&E. So you're going to do the trail, commit to it, nice and comfortable, nice and relaxed. Let the bike, just let it go. And the brass, just let it roll, keep your weight back, and you're done. You're through. Well done you. If you're going really fast, there is a jump you can do there. I'm not going to do that one. Did it once, scared the pants off me. But now, there is more like a normal lady. Still a lot more technical than a blue. Compared to what you've just done, you're on easy street. Now these bottom berms are good fun. Take them nice and steady today because I am by myself. I'm trying to do a video about progression. That's a really good berm, you can lean into that one. And then you're down. That wasn't too bad, was it? Another alternative to missing out Verolins is to turn right up the fire road, and there's a blue off-piste trail you can take. Turn right off that, and I'll bring you down the rig, down there. But to be honest, if you're not keen on Verolins, that's probably not going to be any better. And after a fire road climb, you're going to turn left, and you've got a little technical climb, gate 33, and that's going to take you back up just after Burney on the blue section. So for a while, you're going to be back in familiar territory. Watch out for the rock, very easy to get pedal strike on that. And quarter turn the cranks if you need to, going up the switchbacks. There we go. A couple more switchbacks and you're back on the blue. So we're approaching the split. You can do the blue again if you wish. It's a push up on the bottom of the berm section. But today, it's your big day. You're doing the red. And you're in a nice little traversey trail to start with. But don't worry, there are two absolute bangers to come. And after a short traverse, you reach Dalby's last intimidating feature, the Rock of Death. Don't worry though, the chances are it won't kill you. Let's have a look at it. You can see the roots and the steep drop. It's a bumpy section, then round and away. Or you can come from the right hand side and miss the drop. The first rock that you drop off is actually probably only about 8 inches. Obviously you do have the runaway, which is a bit steeper, but once you're on that, your suspension is going to absorb all those little bumps, and from here it's fairly smooth. You've got a nice little right to left fadeaway, and all the speed you've picked up from here, you can take that momentum down this trail and it flows like butter. Put the effort in at the top, get that momentum, and it'll pay you right back. If you do decide to walk the trail, well, you haven't got far to go. There's the top rock, you can push your bike past that. Be very careful, if it's wet it's probably more tricky to walk than ride. But once you get to this part, drop your seat, jump on your bike, away you go. You'll still get plenty of flow. Here we go then, Rock of Death. We'll pick a couple of gears up, nice and balanced. Off the brakes. And away we go. Well, we survived. Let's enjoy the ride. If you are feeling really brave, you can actually pre-hop into that drop. And there we are, we're down. That's a really good section. Right, across the road into the last bit. And again, this is all flowy goodness. There is one little climb, I'll point that out to you when we get there. Little jump. Couple of little tiny uphill bits. Tree down. Big tree down. And again, you do have options. Sometimes taking the option, although it's more difficult, makes the rest of the trail easier. Nice little flowy, descendy bit here. And if you ever are on a red trail and there are people behind you, just pull over somewhere it's safe for you, let them pass. Takes all the stress of you of trying to go too fast. Just do, you pull over where it's safe for you. Whee! Right, got a bit of climb, drop down the gears, stay to the right, and that's it. Still maintain some momentum, and back downhill again. Looking up to the final decision. If you're parked at the visitor centre, we're going to turn left. If you're parked elsewhere, we can turn right here. But we're going to turn left. We've got a couple more switchbacks to come. We're experts at those now, aren't we? still trying to stay as high as we can. Bit more support. And of course we're leaning in the bike. Watch the roots. That's it, there's just one more thing to watch out for now. So we turn left. Got this little drop to do here. Quite a rooty drop, just let the bike roll. Don't use your front brake. Down into the last meadow. Stand as much as you can, as long as your legs will support you. And we do have a little steps at the bottom. Get yourself nice and balanced, not too fast. And then bump, bump, job done. Congratulations, you've just done some red trails. Here we are then, back at the car, enjoying a well-earned cup of coffee. We've done lots of red features, we've done switchbacks up and down, we've done berms, rocks, drops and plenty of flow as well. Everything you're going to find on a red trail. The difference is it is much more physically demanding than the blue, so a bit of physical fitness doesn't go amiss. And as always, it's better to ride with somebody who knows the trails and can guide you along. That's it for today. Hope you've enjoyed the ride. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.